Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA, and I did a thing. I did a thing that I recently said I was not going to do, and then I did it anyway. And this is the first time I've gotten an actual box from Goruck. I'm pretty sure every other time it's been in a bag. So inside this box we have something that's gonna fill a void that's been recommended to me quite a bit over the past 6 months or so. But first, let's get this out of the way right up top. What is inside this box I paid for with my own money. So all of the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share any of this with Goruck prior to publication. If they want to see this, they will see this the same time everybody else has the opportunity to see this. I'm not being paid to say anything positive or negative about what's inside this box. Again, I paid for this with my own money. Now, let's get it open and see what we got inside. Although you've already seen the thumbnail and read the title, so you know this is a 33-liter LR Rucker. It's actually half open already, so we don't have too much to worry about today. All right. Got a sneak peek, so at least I know it's the colorway I ordered. Wow, that's a big bag. That's a lot of bag right there. 33-liter Long Ranger Rucker. I can see why this one's in a box. I don't know if they make poly mailers this big. That's got some weight to it. The package said 4 pounds. I did not look at the full specs, but I mean that's definitely has some weight to it. And this was called out in JT and Soul's video that this was the first time he'd seen the Goruck patch in this colorway, so it actually matches the Coyote. And to be honest, I've kind of been thinking about a Coyote Goruck for a while. Even though I did just dye my 3.0 all black, I did go back and forth with if I wanted a Coyote or if I wanted the all black LR Rucker. And ultimately, I went with the Coyote because I don't know, the color's been growing on me. I'm very, very partial to OD green, and even though this is a far cry from OD green, it's still that like drab kind of color. So I wanted to give it a shot, and you know what? Seeing it in person for the first time, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad that I went this way. I like this colorway a lot. Now, why did I get a 33-liter LR Rucker? A couple of reasons. For several months, people have been telling me I need to try a GR2. I need to try a GR2, and I was considering trying the 26-liter GR2, but the price point was just crazy high. I would rather have just gotten a 26-liter GR1. I've gotten them used for like $200 before, which is like half the price of the GR2 26 liters. So I mean, I've gotten them before. And the very first 26-liter GR1 I had, I felt it was a little bit too wide. It's like a ½ inch wider than the 20-liter. So I sold it. That was the MCB MIV one that I had. That I did get for a hot minute a all-black MIA 26-liter GR1. And then a bivvy of things happened in the house, and I had it for a day. Didn't even put it on my back. I had to sell it. I listed it and sold it like the next day. So I never even got to use it, never put a thing in it, never put it on my back. But all of that has been taken care of now. So I've been thinking about a GR2 for a while. And I did, a while back, I sold my one back travel because I hadn't traveled in like 2.5 years. So I sold my 40-liter pack that I was going to use for one back traveling. So I needed a larger pack for traveling. And this is like the perfect marriage of a GR1 or 2 with the Rucker, because this has, if I can pop it free, this has the 210 HT back and backing of the shoulder pads and the lumbar support with the abrasion resistance 1000D of the exterior. In addition to that, we have the side grab handle's already part of the pack, as well as the bottom grab handle. And this is a 33 liter as opposed to the GR2 34 liter, and the difference being this has no laptop compartment on the back. That is the 1 liter difference between all of the GR bags and the corresponding Ruckers. The 1 liter is the laptop sleeve. So 33 liter Long Range Rucker as opposed to the 34 liter GR2, it's 1 liter difference because of the extra zip pocket on the back that would accommodate the laptop sleeve. But we have plate carrier pockets on the inside that will accommodate a laptop. And a lot of people pay extra to have these grab handles installed in their GR2s, and these are $30 a piece. So if you were to go with just 2 of them, you're going to be adding $60 to your bag. If you went with all 3, you're adding $90 to your bag. So you'd be taking a pack that already starts off at $405, then you'd be adding either $60 for the 2 grab handles, jumping up to $465, or $90 for the 3 grab handles, jumping up to $495. And then we have the drain holes that run you $15 a piece. So for the 4 additional drain holes that are on here, you're looking at an additional $60. Now you're jumping up from $495 to $555, or from $465 to $525. So you're getting a lot in this package for $245, and mainly because the bag is made in Vietnam and not made in the USA like the GR2s are. So you're getting quite a bit extra in here than you would be getting in a GR2 and saving a lot of money with 1 liter less because you don't have that laptop sleeve. Now, I do not have a GR2, never had a GR2, but I've seen lots and lots and lots of videos on this so far, and essentially the layout is just like a GR2. So we're gonna open this for the very first time. And inside we have our top stash pocket that also has a little bit of organization. There's a liner pocket, a larger one on one side and a much smaller one on the other. And this is fairly good size. It doesn't completely fold down, so there's a little bit of a catch if anything were to fall out of here, or a dump pocket. So we have that, and then we also have a vertical zip pocket here. That's mesh, that's pretty nice. That does seem like the mesh has a little bit of its own dimension, so you could probably load that up pretty good. And this whole front pocket has its own dimension from the main pocket of the bag. So, I mean, if you pack this really, really tight, yeah, it'll be pushing in no matter what, but it will expand outward, so not inward. And then on the front, we have another pocket across the top. It's just like the inside pockets on all the GR bags and the Rucker. And then we have another vertical with, this one doesn't feel like it has as much dimension as the interior, and they unzip opposite of one another. So when you're going to side access this, you can unzip one side and get into whatever pocket that you're looking for. You'll just have to remember what side each pocket's on when you have them laid out. So that's kind of nice though, that you have a lot of organization inside the front pocket with its own dimension. Now we can zip this back up. Goruck zippers. I believe these are all YKK number 10, so they're all going to be quite stiff because 1000D, brand new. YKK number 10s, brand new. Everything's going to be a little bit stiff here. So we'll unzip the main compartment here. And boom. Now the inside of this is set up with the same ruck plate carrier that the new 4.0 Ruckers have, with the extra padding across the top. And then it has the same basic front pocket, except the top pocket is mesh. So we have the top and the lower pocket are both mesh. And I believe if we go inside, okay, this is going to be loud and it's going to be hard and I'm going to struggle. Okay, I didn't struggle. We do, okay, we have in here, we have 2 pockets, so we can either fit two weights, or you can do your weight in your water bladder, because we do have a D-ring for water bladder. And then inside the other pocket, there is another piece of the hook version, or the loop version. This is the hook, this is the loop, this is the soft pipe. So if you wanted to put the water bladder in here, you can tuck this down in Wow, that's not easy at all. So you could tuck that in. It's not down all the way, but you could tuck that in, and that will still secure your ruck plate in here, or you could put your water bladder in here, because it is still, let's see, you can hear it. It's still Velcroed in there. It's not the easiest thing to do, but if you're not doing an event, you're not going to be taking your weight in and out. You don't going to have to dump your bag, so you could just kind of stick it and forget about it. And this is padded up top. This is part of the new 4.0, and this is for basically any maneuver where you're crawling around on the ground or jumping, and that ruck plate, that cast iron or steel plate is going to come up and crack you in the back of the head. Now, I personally don't get that crazy with my ruck workouts, but I do like that. That is a nice addition right there to add a little bit extra comfort and protection for your noggin, because once you break that, you're pretty much done for. And I believe, oh, it's deep. You can't, yes. You can remove the extra foam block that sits at the bottom of the second one. The first one, it comes down to, you can see the stitching, comes down to right here. The back one comes down, it's harder to see, but it comes down to about here. But you could take this out, so if you wanted to make it deeper, or you're using, maybe if you're going to use some of the aftermarket plates that aren't actually Goruck, you use aftermarket ruck plates that aren't Goruck. A lot of them are different sizes, so maybe one's going to be a little bit longer. You might need that dimension, but that's nice that you could take that out. And I don't have my laptop down here with me, but I saw JT and Soul. He stuck a 15.5-inch laptop in here, no problem, and his tablet in the front, and was able to close that no problem. Now this is going to be kind of loud. So because I'm going to be traveling with this, I don't really travel with my laptop too much anymore, but I will probably do that where I could stick it in. There's no hook and loop, there's no Velcro, there's no soft side of the Velcro, the loop side and the back pocket, so that's kind of down in there. And then it would actually give me a patch field to put some patches on here. And you also have these side D-rings. And from what I gather, people are adding these to GR2s and some of the Ruckers to help to secure the extra weight to the outside. Now, this would be a little more useful in the Rucker 3.0 that had the sleeve on the outside for your water bladder or an additional weight, where there was no lid on it, so it could slide out. So with additional D-rings, you could kind of strap that in and secure it a little bit back, so maybe you have a little bit less bounce. What I'm thinking here is if you're using two ruck plates and you have the flap closed, you would probably just be laying your water bladder up against the back of this, so then maybe you can use these to take some paracord or bungee cord or something and secure your water bladder, so that's just not falling into your bag. But that seems to be not like the best use. I would use the water bladder inside the front sleeve, and then I would just route it out the top, because it still does have the pass-through. There. It still has the pass-through for the water bladder tube, but from what I gather, these D-rings were to help secure additional weight inside the pack. Now, yes, if you are traveling with the laptop, it will fit in here. You can fit your laptop and your tablet in here, but you will be taking up some internal space in the back. But that even being said, there is still a lot of room inside this pack. If you can see this, you have, I'm trying to like mock this up. What do I have? Okay, I got this ATV license plate here, so let me do a little, I thought I had a ruler down here. We are so from about this edge to about the end of this A here, so you have about this much space between where this pad begins and the front of the bag ends. So you can definitely fit a packing cube in there still with your electronics. And if you wanted to make it lay even flatter, take this out and then you could probably just, yeah, it will lay, and that's giving you a ton of space. You take this thing out, if you're not going to be carrying tech, this is a good 2 inches. This is about probably 2 inches of foam. It's a, I guess it's a cube. It's 2 inches cube, a cube rectangle. I don't know what to call that. But you take that out and you're gonna have a ton of room. Right up top, you're still gonna have the padding that is not removable, but I mean, whatever, that's at the top of the bag. All your stuff's gravity's gonna pull that towards the bottom anyway. But all in, I am pretty satisfied with the new Long Ranger Rucker. It's a great marriage of things that I've been wanting in a GR1. Although this is 33 liters, so I'm not going to really be EDCing this. This is going to be taking the place of like my one bag travel pack. I think I can easily fit a week's worth of clothes in this 33 liter bag. I'll probably pull out that 2-inch pad because I don't generally travel with my laptop anymore. I'll travel with my tablet for entertainment, but that's pretty small. So I'll probably just throw that in the front pocket, and I'll probably actually use the back pocket to help do some like lay flat stuff. Like I'll probably end up putting things like a notebook and some other stuff like that that's thin and flat in the back, just so I can quickly access it. But I'm so satisfied with this. 245 bucks as opposed to $405 for the matching GR2, and that's the reason I never got a GR2, is they're just ridiculously expensive. Yeah, there's a lot of features in them. Yeah, they're totally useful, but this comes with the exact same Scars lifetime guarantee that the GR2 comes with. It has, in my opinion, the much better, more comfortable back. You got your lumbar support, your 210 HD on the back and on the other side of the straps. And one of the best and most difficult things to do with the Goruck bag is to install these sternum straps, and it came pre-installed, so that's also kind of nice. I just hope when I put this on it's in the right spot, because otherwise I have to not only take it off but put it back on, which that's like an all-day affair right there. But there's a lot packed into this bag, and the $405, that price point, that's what kept me away from ever getting the GR2. Even used, like, they're almost just as much used as they are brand new. I'm not a huge fan of the grommets on the bottom because I won't be rucking in this, but I could always plug them up. There's these little rubber caps that are for, I forget what they're actually for, but you can buy them, plug them up in there, and then you'll never have to really deal with anything coming through. But I'm stoked. I'm stoked on this. I might EDC just a little bit because, again, I don't have any travel plans coming up in the near future, so I do definitely want to use this bag and pack it up and throw it on my back and see how it wears and feels and everything. I'm sure it's going to feel great, but at 33 liters, this will definitely be the biggest GR bag that I have ever worn and tried, so I do want to see how it's going to feel and how it's going to carry. So there will be a real user review. It might be a little bit further down the line than we generally do, but there will be one coming, and thus far I'm very impressed and satisfied with this purchase. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night. Oh, and JT, if you see this, I did get a Goruck sticker in my box.